Today, I will be saying the story of the Happy Prince. So, one day in heaven, the servants looked very unhappy. The king saw the servants and asked them, "What is the reason for your unhappiness?" Then the servants told the king that, um, Your Majesty, we don't have anything to do. We are idle, so we are unhappy. Then the king told that, Okay, I'll give you some work. Both of you fly down to earth and find the two best things and bring them to me. The servant said okay, and then they flew to earth. Meanwhile, in earth, there was a huge statue in one place. It was known as the Happy Prince. It was a statue of a prince who was made up of gold. He had diamonds, precious jewels on his body. A bird came near the statue and stood under it as a shelter. As the bird slept there, a drop of water fell on its body. The bird wondered, from where would this drop of water come? It is not raining, so it is obviously not from the sky. Then where is it coming from? The bird thought in that way. So it was not able to figure out where was the water coming from. So instead of sleeping under the statue, it went up. It went up and slept on the shoulder of the statue. Then it noticed that these drops were actually the tears of the happy prince crying. Um, then the bird asked the prince, "Why are you crying, prince?" Then the prince told that, "Oh, I am crying because actually I used to live a very happy life. I used to live a very happy life when I was in my palace. Because when I was in my palace, I only know the inner world, which is my palace. Everyone would be happy there. But when I came to the outside world, I see that many people are suffering from various problems. Some of them were poor, some of them are having some diseases. The outside world is so harsh. The, then the bird told that, "Oh, my prince, you should not cry. You are the happy prince. You are not the sad prince. Please don't cry." And then the prince told that, "Sorry, bird, I can't help it. I am not used to this world." Then the prince asked the bird to do a favor for him. The bird said, "Oh, my king, sorry, I can't do it now. I really need to migrate to Egypt because winter is coming here and I must go there if I need to survive." Then the prince asked the bird again and again. He requested him. Then the bird told, "Okay, what's the favor?" Then the prince told that, "See, thanks for accepting to help me. You need to help several people. First, you need to help a woman. You need to help a woman who is struggling so much to feed her baby. She doesn't even have the proper food to feed her. She's only able to offer some water. So you take this jewel from me and give it to her. This way she'll earn some money and feed her baby. And also take this precious blue stone from my eye and give it to a writer who is struggling to write a story but not able to do it because he's starving from food. So maybe this jewel will help him. And next, please, this is the last one. And this is that you have to take my other eye and you need to give it to you need to give it to a girl near the circle circle who is struggling to live. She actually runs a egg business. Now all her eggs have been spoiled. If she goes back to home with no money, her father will beat her, and her father will beat her and will be harsh towards her. I don't want that to happen. So take my second eye and give it to her." Then the bird was actually very struggling to do it because if it takes off the last eye which the prince had, he won't be able to see anymore. So the bird was very sad doing those things, but it was still happy because it was helping the needy. Days passed by, some minutes passed by, and the bird said that, "Okay, okay, prince. Now I will not leave to Egypt. I will be here with you, and I will respect you. You are a very good prince. You are very honest and you are very humble. I will not let you down, my prince. I will stay with you no matter even if I die. Then the prince says that no, no, now you should go, because or else you will die. I can't let that happen. And then the bird told that no, no, I won't go. I will stay with you. And then both of them stayed together, and the winter started. On one night, the bird died due to extreme coldness, and the next morning, even the statue got spoiled. So everything broke down. So some officers came and burnt all the statues, and burnt all parts of the statue. Even they were not possible to burn the heart. They were not possible to burn the metal heart of the statue. um, they were not so they just threw it away. It was broken. So the two servants of heaven who came down to earth took these two things, the metal heart and the dead body of the bird. They took these two things and went to the king of the heaven and gave them to him. And then the king of the heaven told it. Oh, after listening the full story from the servants, the king of the heaven told it, "Oh, you have done a good job, my servants. These two are the really two best things that you can find on earth. I will I will place the prince statue of the prince in my in my city of gold, and treat him well. And I will leave this bird around him so that they could both of them could give company to each other, and at the same time the bird would sing me some beautiful songs." From then, the prince and the bird lived a happy life and entertained both of themselves. Thank you.